Understanding people is an invaluable skill. The ability to perceive their thoughts, emotions, and intentions without them explicitly stating so gives you an edge in communication and interaction. Stoicism offers a unique approach to reading people, one rooted in deep observation, self-awareness, and rational judgment. In this video, we'll explore how Stoic philosophy can help you read people effectively without them knowing. Here are 10 lessons to guide you. The first step to reading people without them realizing it is mastering your own self-awareness. The Stoics emphasized that true knowledge begins within. Before you can truly understand someone else's behavior, you must first understand your own motivations, emotions, and reactions. When you observe yourself clearly, you develop the ability to recognize similar patterns in others. Think about this. How can you read others if your own internal world is a mystery? Start by practicing mindfulness, which the Stoics advocated through daily reflection. In the evening, reflect on your day. What were your emotional triggers? How did you respond in conversations? By identifying your own habits, you become attuned to recognizing them in others. For example, when you feel anxious, you might notice you fidget, avoid eye contact, or speak more rapidly. When you observe these same signals in others, you can infer that they might be experiencing similar emotions. Additionally, understanding your values and desires is key. Epictetus emphasized that people are often driven by their attachments and aversions. When you become aware of what drives you, it becomes easier to discern what drives others. As you interact with someone, ask yourself, what might this person be attached to? What are they avoiding or fearing? Another vital aspect of reading people is nonverbal communication, something the Stoics valued deeply. In fact, ancient Stoic texts often emphasized paying attention to what is unsaid. Our actions, gestures, and even the tone of our voice often reveal more than words do. People unconsciously give away their feelings through their body language, facial expressions, and the way they position themselves. Look at how a person stands or sits. Do they lean towards you or away? Are their arms crossed, indicating defensiveness, or are they open, signaling comfort? Stoics, particularly Seneca, advised that we observe others with detachment and without judgment. This allows us to interpret body language more accurately. For instance, when someone frequently touches their face during a conversation, it might indicate discomfort or anxiety. Another crucial non-verbal indicator is eye contact. Too much or too little eye contact can reveal someone's mental state. Stoics suggest using rational observation, which means looking at the situation without assigning immediate emotional meaning to it. For example, if someone avoids eye contact, they could be lying, anxious, or simply shy. It's essential to observe their eye contact in context with other behaviors. While body language is important, the Stoics also believed that understanding human emotions is crucial to reading people. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, stressed that all human actions are driven by emotions and desires. To read someone effectively, you must become adept at recognizing the emotional undertones in their behavior. One way to do this is through empathy, but not in the way most people think. Stoic empathy is about rationally placing yourself in the other person's situation to understand their motivations. Ask yourself, what might this person be feeling right now? And how does that emotion influence their behavior? For example, imagine you're having a conversation with someone who seems irritable. Instead of reacting emotionally, take a step back and analyze the situation rationally. Are they under stress? Are they dealing with external pressures you may not be aware of? The key here is not to take things personally. The Stoics taught that the actions of others often reflect their internal state rather than a reaction to you. Stoicism also teaches us the importance of listening deeply. The Stoics were master listeners, and they understood that people reveal themselves more in how they speak than in what they say. When you listen closely, you can pick up on inconsistencies, subtle hesitations, and changes in tone that may indicate someone's true feelings or intentions. People often say one thing but mean another. By applying Stoic patience and attentiveness, you can catch these subtle cues. For instance, if someone says they're fine, but their voice cracks or they hesitate, there's likely more going on beneath the surface. Pay attention to the rhythm and pitch of their speech. Stoicism encourages us to listen without jumping to conclusions, allowing the truth to reveal itself naturally. The ability to ask the right questions is another Stoic strategy for reading people. Socratic questioning, which heavily influenced Stoic thought, can help you probe beneath the surface without being obvious. Instead of asking direct or confrontational questions, use open-ended questions that encourage the other person to reveal more than they intended. For example, if someone is acting suspicious or defensive rather than asking, "Why are you lying?" a more subtle question like, "Can you help me understand that better?" invites the person to open up without feeling attacked. This technique helps you gather more information while keeping the conversation non-threatening. Stoic questioning is about curiosity, not judgment. Approach each conversation with a desire to understand, not to accuse or corner the other person. When you do this, people tend to reveal their true thoughts and emotions. Observation of someone's habits and patterns is a key method the Stoics used to understand others. Seneca taught that over time, people reveal their true selves through repetition. By observing someone's behavior over a series of interactions, you can start to notice patterns that give insight into their character. Do they consistently avoid certain topics? Are they always late to meetings? Stoics believed that character is shaped by habit, and by watching for these habits, you can gain insight into someone's true nature. For example, if someone frequently cancels plans at the last minute, this may suggest a lack of reliability or fear of commitment. Patterns also extend to how someone reacts in specific situations. Are they quick to anger or slow to forgive? By noting these patterns, you can predict future behavior with greater accuracy, allowing you to read people without them realizing it. In addition to observation, Stoicism encourages detachment from personal biases and emotions. The Stoics were masters of rational thinking, and they believed that to truly understand others, we must first clear our own minds of emotional distractions. Epictetus emphasized that we cannot control how others act, only how we interpret their actions. When trying to read someone, avoid letting your personal feelings cloud your judgment. If you're angry or frustrated with someone, it's easy to misinterpret their behavior. Stoic detachment allows you to see things as they are, rather than how you wish or fear them to be. This clarity helps you read people more accurately. The Stoics also recognized the importance of understanding social dynamics. Marcus Aurelius wrote extensively about the interconnectedness of human beings, and this insight is crucial when reading people in group settings. People behave differently in groups than they do one-on-one, and social pressure can reveal a lot about someone's character. Observe how someone interacts in different social contexts. Are they dominant in one group but submissive in another? Do they change their behavior depending on who they're with? These shifts can provide valuable insight into their insecurities, ambitions, or need for approval. The Stoics taught that by understanding human nature as a whole, you can better understand the individual. Stoicism also teaches the importance of silence. Sometimes saying nothing can reveal more than words ever could. The Stoics often practiced the art of silence to allow others to speak freely, inadvertently revealing their thoughts and intentions. By remaining silent in conversation, You give the other person space to fill the void with their words, often leading them to reveal more than they intended. Silence also demonstrates self-control, which can make people feel more comfortable and open up to you. As Marcus Aurelius said, "It is in your power to retire into yourself whenever you choose." Finally, reading people without them knowing requires you to remain calm under pressure. People often reveal their true selves in moments of stress or conflict. The Stoics trained themselves to remain calm and composed in all situations, which allows you to observe others when they are least guarded. When someone is stressed, anxious, or angry, they are more likely to show their true thoughts and feelings. By maintaining your own composure, you can observe their reactions and gain a deeper understanding of their character. This calmness also prevents you from reacting emotionally, allowing you to read people more accurately. In conclusion, Stoicism provides a powerful framework for reading people without them knowing. Through self-awareness, observation, empathy, and rational detachment, you can master the art of understanding others, improving your relationships and interactions with the world around you.